Tonight the silence will shift. A presence long gone returns in a way you never expected. What left without explanation will speak in dreams tonight. The surprise isn't what arrives. It's what awakens in you when it does. Heaven has wrapped a memory in motion. It's already on its way to your door. You'll feel it before it knocks. Love never lost its map. A miracle disguised as ordinary is crossing realms to reach you tonight. God saved the last kiss. It comes tonight as a sign. They buried the truth, but it's clawing out of time to find you now. You thought it was over. It was only hidden. A voice from the past is preparing to confess what silence couldn't. You prayed for peace. This surprise carries the answer in trembling hands. What they broke in you will rise tonight to confront them. Be still. What you gave up on is closer than breath. The surprise is not new. It's something ancient, reborn in holy timing. Grief has an opposite. Tonight it will knock. The person you loved in secret is coming with truth in their eyes. You let go, but heaven never did. Tonight is not just another night. It's an arrival. Your soul signed a contract before birth. Tonight it delivers. You'll recognize it by the ache it heals. This isn't a coincidence. It's God interrupting despair. The one you cried over will mention your name under starlight. They rehearsed the words 1,000 nights. Tonight they speak. You thought they forgot. Their soul never did. The surprise will feel like déjà vu. It's your past asking for mercy. Watch what glows tonight. It carries the message. You don't need to prepare. You already knew. Forgiveness will arrive in an unexpected form. They didn't disappear. They paused, afraid of your light. A miracle wrapped in timing. That's what tonight holds. You won't see it coming, but your heart will know. Their silence has reached its end. Tonight it becomes a knock. God is about to return what you cried for. What was delayed is now inevitable. Don't sleep early. Love is traveling late. The stars aligned. This surprise carries proof. You won't recognize their face, but your spirit will remember. What they buried in guilt now blooms through grace. A name you gave up on will reappear tonight. Heaven's been watching your breaking point. Now it sends restoration. Tonight is holy. Something sacred is returning. You've suffered long enough. Redemption is en route. Love you once feared to believe in is closer than you think. It will knock softly. Answer bravely. This isn't just an event. It's a spiritual recalibration. The surprise is not what, but who. They thought they'd move on. They only circled back. A whisper will arrive that rewrites everything. What comes tonight holds your name in reverence. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. God's timing isn't late, it's exact. You'll understand tonight. The door you closed is about to open itself. They still wear your name like a scar. What you let die is asking to live again. The surprise carries both joy and justice. Tonight, you'll learn why the silence was sacred. The answer will not come in words, but in presence. Their return will say everything you needed without sound. Love didn't leave. It transformed into tonight's miracle. You thought you were waiting in vain. You weren't. God sent this to break your doubt. You won't be ready. That's how grace works. A familiar energy will brush your skin. Don't dismiss it. Tonight, heaven makes good on a hidden promise. Watch the clock. Destiny has a time. They're closer than they've ever been. What you've forgotten remembers you deeply. You will dream it before you see it. The gift comes wrapped in memory. What arrives tonight carries the scent of your healing. The stranger you meet holds an answer. A tear you forgot is still echoing in heaven. You left the door open in faith. Now it matters. The surprise will come wrapped in someone else's voice. This moment was written long before your heartbreak. The thing you stopped praying for never stopped coming. You'll feel the shift before the moment lands. You don't have to chase, just witness. What was hidden will speak. This arrival will feel like prophecy fulfilled. A shadow will pass, follow it with trust. The knock you feared is not loss, it's revelation. They wept while planning this return. You'll smell something tonight that brings their memory home. Love has been plotting behind the veil. You asked for a sign. It's already driving. What if tonight is the night everything shifts? They never moved on. They moved in circles around your name. The stars you watch tonight are watching you too. What you feared is turning into favor. You will remember something long buried. Even the wind tonight will feel like a message. A past life is knocking through tonight's surprise. What hurt you will heal you tonight. You'll feel God's hand in the silence between words. The surprise will come in your weakest hour. A text, a voice, a sign. Something will break through. You'll laugh again, and it starts tonight. The wound still aches because it's close to closing. The person you became in pain is the one being celebrated tonight. Don't mistake it for coincidence. You'll know. Heaven knew you'd almost given up. That's why it's tonight. Your name was spoken during an intercession. Now comes the fruit. The pain had a purpose. You'll see why. When it happens, remember this message. The surprise brings alignment, not chaos. Something you've forgotten is returning to bless you. Trust what shakes your spirit tonight. They had to lose you to understand your light. Tonight is a sacred echo, listen. They've been searching through lifetimes for this moment. You didn't imagine it. You foresaw it. They're rehearsing their arrival in their mind now. God will reveal who truly stayed. Their voice will sound different, but the soul is unchanged. A part of you knew this day would come. What's coming is the reward for all your inner deaths. Tonight you don't lose, you witness return. The one who left is arriving new. You will hear something in your sleep meant only for you. You'll forgive without words when you see them. Love is late only to teach reverence. The surprise will humble your disbelief. They were never gone, just hidden from your timeline. You're not imagining the shift. You're sensing your future. They broke down tonight just to come home right. The universe bends when divine timing speaks. Even silence is pregnant with purpose tonight. The energy has changed because something is near. This surprise is God's way of saying, I saw your tears. Prepare the space. They're already en route. A sacred reunion dances in the dark. The ache in your chest knows what's approaching. You'll feel safer than you ever did before. What terrified you will now heal you. Expect the unexpected. It's the language of miracles. They've written and rewritten their apology. Tonight they'll say it. A black sky doesn't mean despair. It means something's hidden in glory. This isn't an ending. It's an arrival disguised as silence. The whisper in your chest tonight is not fear. It's preparation. God didn't forget you. That's why this surprise carries your name. You'll feel them thinking of you. Don't question it. Even the delay was sacred. Tonight's tears won't sting. They'll release. You'll laugh at how deeply you doubted. This time they come ready. No more testing. Just truth. What returns will speak the language of your healing. You'll say, I knew, and heaven will smile. The clock doesn't tick toward midnight. It ticks toward your becoming. A window you closed will open itself tonight. You thought they were gone, they were only rerouted. What's been chasing you is finally catching up. Love, you were not ghosted. You were protected for this exact moment. The surprise will feel like a memory set free. Heaven remembers the prayers you forgot you whispered. The stranger tonight holds your healing in their eyes. The ache that returned today was prophecy knocking. Don't numb this moment. Feel it. It's divine. The person coming tonight carries answers you buried with tears. You let go, but your name kept echoing inside them. Destiny sometimes looks like delay before it looks like arrival. You won't understand right away, but you'll feel safe. Something you lost is already walking back toward you. This was written in the stars, but hidden until now. They've been watching from afar, praying you're still open. You'll know it's them by the stillness in your chest. There's no such thing as too late in divine timing. The miracle comes quiet, like regret turned to mercy. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. The path you cried on becomes the place you're found. What you called silence was God arranging this exact moment. You will remember what love feels like tonight. You were their peace. Tonight, they'll return to it. It's not random. That familiar number means everything now. The shift is starting in your stomach. Trust the holy nervousness. You will hear something that makes the air stop moving. Your name was spoken in repentance today. The ones who doubted you are about to witness grace. Something impossible is quietly being fulfilled tonight. Even your ancestors pause to watch this unfold. Don't question it. You were meant to receive this. The silence you carried will birth sound tonight. What arrives will remind you how to believe again. You'll see them before they speak. You'll already know. They lost themselves searching for you. Tonight they find both. One sentence tonight will feel like resurrection. You're not alone in waiting. The other side aches too. You won't need a sign. You are the sign. Love comes differently when it's divine. The one who ran is ready to kneel. Tonight, you will stop searching and start receiving. The night is holding its breath for your revelation. Your healing deserved this kind of ending. Someone's walking toward you, carrying the apology they never sent. You'll hear your worth reflected in someone's words. God didn't bring you this far for silence. You didn't lose them. Time just needed to rewire them. A divine appointment is hiding in tonight's ordinary. The moment you've rehearsed in dreams is being written now. They're coming because they finally felt your absence. The knock on your spirit is real. Answer it. You don't have to understand it, only receive it. The delay wasn't denial. It was divine design. You thought the ending was punishment. It was preparation. Something you gave in love will return multiplied. Don't be surprised if tears come with a surprise. The peace you've been searching for will speak tonight. God has turned mourning into meeting. Tonight, someone gathers the courage to say your name. The one who hurt you now prays for you. Every broken promise is being rewritten tonight. You were never waiting in vain. This is proof. It will arrive softly, but shake your entire foundation. You'll hear from someone who carries your soul signature. You didn't imagine the bond. They feel it too. The moment you stopped expecting, that's when it came. You were the lesson. They're ready now. The universe will bend to make this moment happen. They watched your silence and finally understood its weight. You'll finally see why it never worked with anyone else. A moment you forgot will become the key tonight. The ache in your chest was prophecy's whisper. They never moved on, just farther away to return rightly. What you gave in purity is returning with purpose. Tonight is sacred ground. Tread with reverence. This time, love has scars, and that's how it knows you. Every tear you cried wrote tonight's ending. You prayed through heartbreak. Now, heaven answers in surprise. You feared this wouldn't come, but it always would. They'll say what you thought you'd never hear. You were planted, not buried. Tonight proves it. The next message you receive will realign everything. Love delayed is love refined. You'll forgive them the moment you see their eyes. Everything changes with one unexpected name tonight. It won't look like how you imagined, but it will feel right. The delay wasn't rejection. It was divine mercy. You'll get the closure you stopped begging for. Their soul knew where to find you. Tonight, all timelines collapse into one sacred meeting. This isn't just romance, it's restoration. You'll feel your spirit say yes before your mind can speak. The apology may come as a gesture, not words. Receive it. Something hidden in you is being awakened tonight. They finally see what you held sacred. You never had to chase what was meant. The road they took led right back to your heart. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more.